how much money do you need to start a loan your money business? I don't know. If you only have $100, you can loan out $100 on something.
So Mitch, what's the best secret when it comes to the art of private lending?
Okay, well, I just came out with a new book, The Art of Private Lending, and I wrote it with my partner, Mike Powell. And you know what I have a podcast as well, and my goal of my podcast is to help people find their financial independence, as I described before, so that they can free up that 2,600 hours. And to get to that freedom number is not being wealthy. It has nothing to do with being wealthy. It's just like, what do you make it your job? And if you're making ends meet and you have a job, what does it take to replace that number? Whether it be $3,000 a month or $4,500 a month or $8,000 a month, whatever it is, what do you got to do to take control of your own life and your own financial future and replace that job with something? So I think one of the things that you can do is you can lend your own money or begin to lend your own money. And because it doesn't matter to me how you get financially free. You want to learn how to buy houses with OPM or other people's money and seller finance them on 30-year notes like I do, then talk to me about that. I'll help you do that. But if you want to do something completely different, maybe you're an Amazon reseller, or I don't care what you do, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, whatever you're good at, let's just work to get you financially free. And so the art of private lending is a twofold. It's a twofold book. One is, if you want to go out and make 14, 15, 16, 17, 18% return, then you can study this book. I'll spell it out to you, how you loan other real estate investors money, but do it in such a way that you're protected, that you have a real piece of collateral that's backed up with a real set of documents, that if they don't pay you, you can ultimately end up with the collateral and save yourself from loss and quite potentially set yourself up for a great gain if things go the way they're supposed to and you've done what you're supposed to do. But in order to make those kind of returns, you have to roll up your sleeves and you have to become knowledgeable, up your expertise in this department. And then you're going to have to go to work because you have to find clients and you're going to have to look at collateral and you're going to have to size it up and decide whether, you want to loan X amount of money against this building or against this house, because you want to know what that house is worth compared to what you're loaning. Or if you retired or you already have a full-time business that keeps you occupied, that you're making your extra money with, your residual money, then there's a passive way to do it. And that way is to loan the money to someone like me so that I can do everything I told you need to do in this book for you and with you, and you can remain passive. And, you won't make 16, 18%, but you can make 8 or 9 or 10. And that's a pretty good premium interest rate or rate of return for a very, very passive investment that has real collateral in the background as security. And so that's what the book's about. It's to help people get financially free on their own if they want to start a business. And the cool thing about loaning money is, how much money do you need to start a loan your money business? I don't know. If you only have $100, you can loan out $100 on something and get paid, a premium, and just start to grow from whatever amount you have. And that's quite different than a lot of businesses, because a lot of businesses is going to take some real capital to get up and off the ground. I wish I'd have known about loaning money starting in high school, because I'm sure I could have loaned some money to some kids in high school and been way ahead by the time I got out. But
yeah, we used to loan video games back in the day, right? Do like video game swaps, or like, you have, I think we did Pogs like when I was in like 4th and 5th grade. That was all the rage for like 2 years, and then it all busted, and you got left with slammers that you didn't want. But that's another story. By the way, you can learn more about Mitch Stephen at 1000houses.com. That's 1000houses.com.